Hello everyone, it's me, Paigeofmaces, back in Minecraft for the first time in a while, and I appear to be somewhere completely new.
And I am Dusty TM, and oh, hey, look at that! All right, that works. Welcome to the Decidedly Vanilla server.
Thank you.
And so this is Spawn. I'm gonna take Paige on a bit of a server tour. Not much to it really, but I figure get her in the know as to the places to be, the sights to see, and all that good stuff. Do you have any questions before we get going?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, so this is Spawn. It's very much under construction. There's little signs all over the place for people's efforts and things. These signs will all go away because they bother everybody and they're also quite ugly. But so these are like little flower beds along the side here, just for miscellaneous stuff. And same with as far as temporary things go, all these materials over here, this is all just for spawn. This has been a very slow moving build, as you can imagine. So the plan is this is kind of be like, have you ever seen the movie Pleasantville?
I've heard of it, not watched it.
Okay, so it's kind of like 1950s, like a town, like Back to the Future's town in the 1950s. So we got like little sidewalk, and there's always going to be these little shops going up around that people can manage for whatever. I don't know if there's going to be any actual money involved, but that's up to the person that builds it. The foreman of Spawn is Cherry, and Ovi's kind of doing his own thing as far as the builds go, and I'm kind of like the monkey that kind of helps facilitate things. Everyone is welcome to build up shops around here, but we want to maintain like this style right here with like the cobble on the side, the curb and the sidewalk. So as long as that is maintained, we're good. Cherry's very, very, very particular about having that style work. So all these shops are kind of in progress. I don't know that any of them are actually like done yet. You'd have to watch their individual channels for that. This is a parking garage, and I think Cherry did some fancy redstone with that. Ooh, it's nighttime. Okay, so this place is safe at night, but it is not safe to be around the fences because you'll see like skeletons and whatnot. Let's see. The only build that I have here at Spawn is over here. It's outside the fence. It's a game called U-Turn, where you try to get through it as quickly as you can, and people are encouraged to post signs around the outside of it bragging with their fastest time. So
Okay.
you can kind of, and yeah. So anyway, any questions about Spawn and what the direction is and what it means to you?
No, it's all made sense so far.
Okay, cool. So let's head on into the portal here. Now there is a little bit of portal lag. I think it's still in the game. Oh, hey, look, we didn't have that issue. Cool. So this is our Nether Hub, and this is I built this, and this is ready to go for quite a bit more people on the server here. So you'll notice that there's these empty spaces here, right? Those are placeholders for people to build tunnels. Now you get one tunnel, okay? So if you need to have it, let's say you have, I don't know, your house is like over here, and then something else you're doing is over here. You still only have the one tunnel. It's up to you to to put signs inside the tunnel and have it fork off and go in whatever directions that you want. And then in the center here, we've got these chests that correspond to the tunnels. So think of this as kind of like a post location. So if you want to, for example, my My tunnel is over here. So if you wanted to, if we were trading or if you wanted to give me something, you would put it in this chest right there.
Okay.
Because if you kind of look at the side here, they all have these color stripes. They correlate to the positions of the tunnels. Whereas this one right here is kind of like multi-purpose because it's relating to spawn. So there's just some garbage netherrack in there right now. And while you're building your tunnel, you can use it's your chest, so you can use it for storing your building materials. Like for example, B-Rands is right here, so he's got his miscellaneous materials there. He's in the tunnel next to mine, and then Cherry's got, for some reason, she has boats in there, so I don't know if somebody was giving her boats or whatever. But so that's the Nether Hub. Any questions about that?
Again, no, I'm terrible about asking questions.
No, that's fine. I tend to throw a lot of information, so I just want to make sure that while you have me, you have the opportunity. So this area is relatively mob-proof, actually. There's that one pigment, and the only time you're going to get pigment in here is when you have a tunnel that can spawn them. So, for example, Ovi's is well lit and won't have them, but there is a where is that little tunnel? This one right here. It's the Faraway Tunnel. I think it was B-Ran, Ovi, and Cherry. I think we're setting up a secondary Nether Hub for finding new biomes and such. So this obviously is not mob-proof. So, okay. So here in the Nether, there's a couple things I want to show you. First of which is the Wither Walk. This is something I've been doing a lot of. Using as my bed for doing streaming, live streaming. The treks do not work right now, and that's because this was just for measurement to get these in here. But this tunnel is going to be shifted and moved. It's going to stay at this location, but it's going to be ripped out and moved. So, but it still works as far as walking. So this may or may not be dangerous for you. I'm going to kind of go ahead of you here and see what we have, because there's a lot of mobs down here.
At least I won't lose anything.
Yeah, true. Okay, so go ahead and peek down here and come off to your left. So this is the Wither Walk. It's something that's very much in progress. Something I don't expect you to contribute to anytime soon. But the whole point of this is it's going to be a place to get XP, to get mob drops, to get fuel. We can do like mini games. Cherry and I did a battle royale where it's basically wearing nothing but a sword and a smile battle. And as you can see, there are withers right over there. So so this is something I've been working on, and this is for cooking up netherrack, which you can see I have lots of double chests of netherrack.
Yeah, I can tell by the sarcastic signs on the chest.
Yep, those are my doing. So people have come down here and donated, cobble and stone brick, and as well as time to help me work on it. It's going to take me a really long time, and since that's not something that's really fun to do on camera, I use it for live streaming. So anyway, moving on. Let's head back up. If you felt the need that you wanted to get like quartz or what's it called? The glowstone, and you didn't want to ask somebody, this is the way to get to it. This is temporary, but this kind of gives you direct access to the rest of the Nether. So again, you're new to the server, so I wouldn't expect you to be able to survive in here, but there you go. All right.
I can barely survive in the Nether as it is.
Yeah, most people kind of stay clear of it. Personally, I think it's fun, but that's just me. I'm not going to take you on a tour of everybody's individual bases for two reasons. One, that's a good reason for you to collab with the other members of the server. But also, I don't know, where they're at with their bases as far as reveals of content. So I hate to give a sneak peek on something before they're ready to release it on their own channel. So, and everybody on the server does actively put up content onto YouTube. So, all right, but I will take you on a tour of my place. Okay. So we can go ahead and head over there. Excuse me, Pigman. That's cherries, by the way. But I figure you guys would do your own collab. So this is my tunnel. It is fully lit and mob proof. I'm very big into hidden lighting. I hate torches. All right. So my base is pretty different than most bases you'll come across, I think. So where you're entering here is, this is my outhouse. So you'll notice there's some signs in here. People are welcome to post signs when they visit. You know, it's kind of like signing a guest book. When you step out of the outhouse, when you kind of look up, you can kind of see it has like that was my version of the you know, like the, what do they call it, the crescent moon. So this was a gift from Cherry. It's a sign that doesn't work, but I left it up because it's a reminder. Every time I come in here, I get to go, psh, Cherry. This is my blacksmith forge area, and you know, you got like your, you got your anvil, and then underneath it is a furnace, and then up above is my enchanting table. So you are welcome to do your, your enchants right there. It's nice and easy. Got, little wheat farm here. Nothing in particular. I haven't automated it yet. I just keep that in the back burner, so to speak. My cow pen and my other mob's pen. If you want a horse, you are welcome to one of these horses. I can give you a saddle as well. You just cannot have Mulio Iglesias. He's mine.
Okay, that's the mule with the saddle.
Yep, and when you get closer, you actually see his name.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So if you want to pick out a horse, you can do that. And let me see if I can find you a saddle here. Pretty sure I have one somewhere. Thought I did anyway. Oh, maybe I don't have one. Just kidding. Where do my saddles go? Well, dang it, that's embarrassing. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, I wouldn't have anywhere to put a horse at the moment, though.
Fair enough. Well, when you do, feel free to come back and come grab one. Okay, what else was I going to show you here? Oh, yeah. So let's walk over this way and turn back around the way we were just looking. So up above, you see how the shape kind of looks like almost like a tank, right?
Yeah.
Up above, that is my villager cannon. So if we kind of jump down over here and you look inside, they're actually getting ready to fire right now. That is Carl and Francine. So the sign that you saw in the outhouse, that was for Cherry put that up for these two because they're the ones that provide the villagers that come out here and drop down and hang out. Now, obviously, there was a raid recently. There's only like one wandering around, and he's over there. But these guys, the longer I stay here, the more that they produce villagers like crazy. And the only reason I produce them is to have the iron golems to, help, protect. All right. And this is something that I actually recently did, which was putting up got enough of the quartz to do the walls of my bedroom down here. So if you want to step in here, so this is the lighting in here is still very much in progress. I'm going to be doing it like this one right here. So they're kind of hanging down. I just haven't bothered to do it yet because I hate torches, so I'm going to be ripping these out. In my bedroom here are some really important builds. Oh, check this out. So I've got villagers and zombies over here because some reason they keep getting in here through that doorway, and then they want to go to the northwest corner, so they drop in here, and then zombies chase them in here, and yeah. So I haven't figured out a good solution for that yet. I was thinking outside the villager cannon, putting in a hole and just, oh look, a baby was born.
Oh.
He fired out of the cannon. We didn't even see him. Just having a hole out there because I'm tired of these guys getting in here. And the reason why is A, they're annoying, but B, is this guy right here. Do not step on it. This is the creeper catcher. So if any mob stands on that, the plus shape, these slabs around it will pop up and trap whatever mob it is. So, and when that happens, these slabs right here will drop down, and there are skeletons inside. This is called the Skelly Well.
Record farm.
Yeah, exactly. So it's all nice and automated. All you have to do is stand right. So you get a creeper to follow in here, stands on there. You stand right here. They shoot the creeper. You get your records. So I have a whole bunch of them. Now, Skelly Well serves multiple purposes. So it gives me gear, which is what all these chests are full of, as well as XP. So, oh, and by the way, as a welcome to the server, you are welcome to loot these chests to your heart's content. Take as much as you need of whatever you want.
Okay.
With one exception, which is my fishing rod, which I will take back right now. And the rest of that is yours. Oh, yeah, and I could fish right here in the Skelly Well. So while this is loading up, I can sit here and fish, getting XP and all sorts of stuff. And as far as like the... there are labels on the chest, by the way. At least the bottom ones. It's been a pain in the butt getting this all sorted. But once the skeletons build up, you can light the TNT, and it will drop down and explode, killing all the skeletons, giving you the XP and the loot, which is pretty sweet. So you get gear, you get XP, you get fish, you get records, and that's generally how I do things. I'm not much of a builder. I'm more of a functionista, I guess is the best way to describe my efforts in Minecraft. But yeah, so not bad for a bedroom, I think.
No, it's pretty cool. Beats what I normally live in Minecraft, which is just caves that I hollow out.
Well, believe me, this all took forever. This was obviously not concave. I had to rip all this out, and I only recently decided to put the cobble with the moss stone in here to kind of make it look like it was, flooded or something at one point. And that's why one reason why I have the yay. That's one of the reasons why I have the vines out here too, is to kind of make it look like this was once flooded, because I'm right next to an ocean. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, just briefly.
Yeah, so check out this view. It's quite nice. I like it. So I kind of leveled this out a little bit. It was kind of hilly, but and the vines also kind of give the ability to get back up, whereas mobs don't. So I'm all about mob proofing. Let's see what else is there. I think that's about it as far as my stuff goes. And that kind of ends what I know to be the tour. Is there anything that you wanted to see, or did you need any help with anything? Did you want to find a place of your own?
Yeah, are there any rules about finding a place of my own? Do I just need to go into the Nether and build a tunnel to wherever, or what?
So there really are no server rules at all. It's just common sense. If you go into an area and you see there's a bunch of torches everywhere, chances are it's established in some way, shape, or form. So you kind of want to give, some space, so you're not encroaching on anybody. A good rule of thumb is like 200 blocks, but that's pretty much what you can see in game anyway. So really, I would just go exploring. Get a horse and and go exploring. I thought I had a saddle for you. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I did with that, but that'd be a good way to explore. And I can certainly make you a bed. That would help. There's the one at spawn as well. And then once you have your place, then I'd worry about building your tunnel. And that's still kind of a distant second to staying alive, getting food going, and all that. But I personally would never accept donations from anybody, because I like to do it the hard way. But you're welcome to anything I can offer you. I have plenty of food and obviously gear, bows and arrows and such. But yeah, so I would just find a place that you like and get building, and then we might fire off another villager here. And then, once you're established, then worry about getting your tunnel going, because then really the purpose of that is that way you can, tour other people's places, but then also so they can tour yours. So until you have something to show for it, I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, dang it.
No babies.
False alarm. What were you going to say?
No babies.
No babies.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was thinking about putting in rather than having them survive, just putting in a hole right here that they just kind of fall into, but then they might not live long enough to generate more golems. So I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Not really. No, I'm not very. I'm more of an explorer type than a.
Okay. As far as exploring goes, do you know what kind of biome that you'd like to live in?
I normally like to live in extreme hills mostly, but
which there are lots of around here. I'm directly adjacent to one. So let's go this way. So over here I'm kind of in this interesting quadrant of extreme hills, plains, and swamp. So check out this view over here. It's really quite unique. So you got literally extreme hills there, swamp over here, and then plains right behind us.
Wow.
Yeah. Now everyone is kind of within a day's walk close to each other, and that was just based on setting up the server, and everyone kind of spirals out from there. Some people just want to go really far, and they will, but the further you go out, the less chance. So you can kind of here's an idea of this is something that's been explored. You can see torches. The farther away you go, the greater chance you'll find more freedom to build and less chance of someone already been there, but then you're also further away, and that means you have a longer tunnel to make. So over here, you can kind of get an idea of just how close Cherry is to my place. This is weird. I've not seen this birch here. I don't know what's going on. Huh. Anyway. Oh, maybe she's putting up a fence. I haven't been over here in forever. Okay, I may have just gotten us lost. I have no sense of direction at all, so that's why it's one reason why. It's one reason why I take the Nether Hub everywhere. Oh my gosh! What the heck is all this? Oh, this is B-Ran stuff. Yeah, they're neighbors too. Okay. Dang it. Don't worry, I'll keep you alive. I think Cherry's place is over here somewhere.
I'm by this.
What?
By
Okay,
a
yeah.
sheep in a fence.
Okay, here's Cherry's place. Did I lose you?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, 475 minus 53. Coordinates.
Hang on. 497 5 point something or other.
So if you come to 475 minus 56, then you'll be alive. It's also, I went north, if that helps you.
Oh, that helps.
Sorry. Ooh, food. And if yep, I see you. Here, let me give you some food too. You're probably hungry.
Yeah, I'm being chased by stuff as well.
Okay. Where are you? I saw you. There you are, down here. To your right.
Ouch.
Keep going. The other way.
The other right.
You want to come towards the skeleton, honestly, and then drop down the cliff.
Ouch.
You can see my name tag. There you are. I see you. Oh, no!
Oh, that's a great start to...
Yeah. All right, well, I picked up your gear. Are you back at spawn?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'll meet you there in just a second. That works out. At least he didn't actually kill you. It was the ground that killed you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. All right. So that concludes the tour. Hey, it's not a proper first night on a server unless you die. So
Yeah, that's very true.
I'll give you some food too, because that's honestly the number one thing I've always noticed that people need more than anything else. Okay, so there's your gear. There's some food. And there is a watermelon farm here at spawn next to my game. And that's a tree farm that is open to everybody. It's kind of temporary, but take advantage of it while it's here. So you can see the watermelon in the tree farm. So feel free to use that as a place to get resources until you find your own place. And I'll go ahead and log off here, but there's a bed right over here. You are welcome. Don't destroy it. Don't take it. But you are welcome. You're welcome to use it to make this your home until you find your own. But yeah. Now, do you have any questions before we wrap this up?
Again, no, not really. Apart from when is Dinnerbone going to fix the bed textures?
Oh, I
I've
have
just
no
noticed.
idea. Isn't it weird? I think it's charming personally, but
It would be charming if it was the same on both sides, but it's like one side is fine, the other side isn't.
yeah. And what's weird is like when you step over here and you look at it from this angle, there's like no corner post right there. But then when you come over to the side, oh, there's the corner post. The server is on hard difficulty and PvP is not on, so I can't accidentally kill you.
Okay.
So don't worry about that. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up. So, do you have like a thing that you say at the end of your episodes, or?
Just I'm Paigeofmaces TTFN, and that's kind of really it. Nothing,
Okay, so now
nothing
you
big.
said, now that you said that, I will say mine. We'll see you in the next one. Perfect. Yay!
Yay.
Cool. Well, that was exciting.